Do you work too much, constantly on the go, miss hanging out with friends, family, or even yourself? Do you ever feel like you need an escape? Whitney's Escapes is here to help with just that. We specialize in family travel, autism travel, group trips, vacations, staycations, and more. So when you're ready for your next escape, make sure you contact us at whitneysescapes.com. Follow us on social media at Whitney's Escapes as well. Whitney's Escapes, where your dreams become your reality.
Oh my god.
Surprise!
Love it. Love it. I
It's
was
so
like, I'm trying to share this and stuff, and I'm like, wait, I don't want
I
to miss
know.
anything.
I know. I was just like, she's doing her normal flex of sharing the live, which everyone who's tuning in, make sure you share it. But at the same time, you're trying to watch the
You saw
video.
me? You saw me?
Hi, Sean.
I was like,
Yes, surprise. It's just so funny. Because she didn't know. Like she never know when I'm gonna surprise her with something. And I wanted to surprise her. Of course, GLM Designs, the team, put that together for you. To put a
yes, that's
smile on
what
your face.
I'm telling people. They gotta sign up with GLM. I be telling them all the time. GLM Design. They about this life, as you can
Absolutely.
see. It was great.
It's funny because I'm watching you. Hey, GLM too. Facts. That's the producer who did what up.
Oh, what up?
Yeah,
My
yeah. We
fam
working on
gotta
some.
eat.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's my livelihood. My fam gotta eat. We're actually expanding and doing GLM beats and stuff when in cooperation with his production company. So now artists can actually come to GLM for their beats and stuff. So it's gonna be super dope. You know what I'm saying? So we elevating, we increasing, we in a building. You know what? I think we need to invite Mark on the show one day as a guest.
Yeah. Mark, are you doing your one-on-one? Because I haven't seen it in a minute. I used to get
Oh,
the updates.
girl, talking about 101. I'm about to blast him like he always First of all, shout out to everyone who's tuned in right now. We got a nice summer going on right now. Please stay tuned in. We got some cool stuff we're gonna be talking about. And if you're watching, just share the live with your family and friends because this show is for everybody. Oh, but let's be nice. Welcome everyone to the Whitney's Escapes podcast. You know,
Yeah.
with your lovely host, Whitney Lang. And her lovely co-host in class. Okay. Oh, season 3 next week. How lovely, man. Hi, DJ Supreme. What up, though? So let me tell you about your boy Mark, right?
I'm listening.
So he be hearing me out, right? Oh
Yes.
my God, look what up, CJ? They trying to get us on their show. So he hear me out, and he found an archive when I was on his one-on-one show doing a
Mhm.
one-on-one. He was
Yeah.
like, "Oh my God, I never uploaded this."
And he said he was gonna have me on there 101.
Thanks.
Where was
Yes,
my
here
interview about
we
my
go.
entrepreneurship and had some people up there? He never even did that.
Sip tea. Yes.
I wish I
That's
had
what
a
I'm talking
teacup
about.
right now. I would have been sipping it.
Hey, what up, though? Hey,
Yeah.
Cyclops. But yeah, and then I'm just like, okay. Hi, Nino. Everybody in the building.
Look at
But
y'all.
I'm
I
just
love
like,
you guys. Thank
everybody
you.
here.
I hope y'all stay during the whole time. We got some really good stuff we talking about today, guys.
Absolutely. You look really cute too, right? You look so cute.
Thank you. I have such a headache, and I was like hoping it doesn't show.
Oh my God, no. But let's go back to hot messes, right? So
Yes.
yeah, he hear me out talking about he never posted a show. I'm just like, and he said we definitely gotta do another one because he revamped his his platform and his designs and stuff. I'm like, so you let me know that you found the show. Great interview. You let me know you never posted it. Hot message. And the only reason you want to do another one because you flexing with your new backgrounds and stuff. Like like I don't think people understand the things that they say. But you know what I mean? No, I know what you said. Well, you know what I
Mhm.
mean? No, I know what you wrote. It's not for me to take your hot messiness and make it make sense, even though I know how to make it make sense. I'm gonna call you out on your foolishness. Oh my God, I can't believe he done that way. Like, you don't get what you just said to me. Just like with Captain, I'm gonna call him out too. On our 50th anniversary, right? Oh, here we go. Here we go with the foolishness. It don't matter. You know what, DJ Merc J, I appreciate you. You are so dope.
I
So
appreciate him because
consistent,
I also
out
have a
there.
101. I've been
Yeah,
on
I'm
all the
still
shows.
hot mess.
Whatever.
It's craziness. It's craziness.
Where's
But yeah,
my
it's like
101? 101.
101. Yeah. 1 on 1. But yeah, just like with Captain on the 50th episode, right? Because we celebrated it, and of course, I'm the one. Thank you. I got everybody together. The surprises, with Charmaine being our first guest, you being our first guest, and then with Nino filling in for him, I had him up there, and when we interviewing C Payne, like he surprised, like I did all these surprises for Captain. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? That's what y'all gotta really appreciate the women in y'all life that really be holding y'all down and be really
Yeah,
going out their way for y'all because y'all don't really be appreciating us. I'm just saying. Yes, there's always something we can do. Trust me, always something we can do. But yeah, like I'm getting all these people together. Y'all all came up. It was beautiful, surprising him.
Mm-hmm.
And if you listen to his speech, in conclusion, he don't realize what he said. You know what
He
he
didn't
said in
thank you, did
conclusion?
he? What he say?
Huh?
He didn't thank you?
He pretty much said, but I don't think he realized what he said, even though I knew what he was trying to say.
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate Quest for putting up with me. Because every Sunday I don't do anything. I'm sitting around waiting for him to hit me up to do the show.
Yeah.
So he'd be like, I appreciate her being patient with me because I do be all over the place. She never know when I'm gonna hit her up, and most people won't even tolerate that.
Mm-mm.
So he appreciated me for putting my life on hold for him to randomly hit me up sometime on a Sunday. I'm like, I think that was supposed to be a compliment, but I didn't hear a compliment. Yes, the 50 show was awesome. But you know what I'm saying, When that's just like your family, your kids writing an essay. I appreciate my mom because she cleans up after me. I appreciate my mom because she feeds me 3 times a day and snacks. I appreciate her because she takes me places, and we get what they're trying to say, but they don't realize what they're saying.
That my kids say that all the time. So basically, he basically was talking like a child and not a
So I'm just
adult.
like you know what they're trying to say because you're always there for them and they love it, but
Mm-hmm.
but they don't realize what they're actually saying. So I just be like,
Men.
thank you. I think appreciate
Funny.
it. I think.
Wait, let me look like a what is it? A filter. You know how they had in that?
I'm
Those
sorry, I'm
filters?
just ranting because I got a lot on my mind, a lot on my heart. But go
Hey,
ahead, do your thing. Do your thing with your show.
let it out. This is what we're here for. We are here to escape in any form or fashion. This is a, let me see. Let me
I
scratch my
don't
back
need you
now.
to translate it because I already know what you're trying to say. You
Exactly.
guys have to stop being lazy and take the time to actually say something relevant.
Articulate.
Like I knew just now what you meant. You know what I'm saying? But that's what it really is. Like, well, you know what I mean. No, I know what you said. And
We
if
need
you
to
meant
take the time to, like you said, think before we speak, articulate our words properly, and so people can understand what you're trying to say and not have to figure it out. Because at the end of the day, I could think I know what you mean, but is that really what you meant? And
Mhm.
two, why should I have to figure out what you're trying to say? Like, definitely, if it's a compliment, I shouldn't ever have to try to
Never got it.
figure out the compliment. It should just be, I really appreciate T Quest. Every Sunday she comes on here. She's always dedicated. She's by my side. She goes hard. She got all these guests for me. I feel like, dang, I should have had some guests. Like, she always in her back and making sure we great and excellent. That's how you give somebody a compliment. Not, she sits here and wait for me every day and I just be bull
She's
kidding.
patient with my foolishness.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm tired of him already. Yeah, you typing too fast. Take your time. Figure out what you want to say.
Articulate what you're trying to say.
He's really not making his case right now.
With his miniature car he had last on his thing.
But
Just same
But
thing.
I know Captain appreciates me, and I know that he appreciate our dynamic on the show, and he wouldn't want to do with nobody else. I know that, but that's the same thing as you as a mother, as a wife, right? You know your kids love you. You know your husband love you. You know that they realize all the stuff you do for them. But once in a while, you still want to hear that they appreciate you.
And
You
publicly.
still want to
Don't
see.
just be telling me in private.
Hi,
Hi.
Ty.
Thank you.
But it's true. Sometimes you want to hear it.
And when you have
Sometimes
the
you want to
opportunity, don't be
hear it.
stumbling over your words either. That's very insulting. You have an opportunity to say how great I am, and then you fumble the ball. Nah, y'all. Get him up out of here. Get
Yo, I
him
feel
up
for
out
you.
of here. But anyway,
We teach this all day.
yes, I can't wait to meet you guys in person. This is going to be really great.
I'm not meeting in person. I'm not meeting nobody.
Well, I talked to Sarah today, and she was like, she's going to be there. She can't wait to meet me. I'm like, I can't wait to meet you either. It's great because since the pandemic, it's hard to, be face to face. Even though I tell y'all, don't be all up on me, but it'd be good just to be able to social distance and say, yo, what up? What up?
You know what? The more I think about it, I'd be like, someone's like, oh my God, I can't wait to see you at the conference. I'm like, yeah, I know. Just please take advantage of your 5 minutes. It was like, what? I said, do you need 7? Yeah. Oh, thank you, DJ Mark J. We
Yes,
appreciate
thank
you so
you.
much.
And I can't wait until I have my 101 on the 101 that you told me like a year ago. Because I have been on your show several times when you have asked for my presence. And you were like, wait, I'm going to do a 101 about, how to become top entrepreneurs and businesses and stuff. And I don't recall ever doing that.
Who better to do entrepreneur shows than Whitney and T Quest? The
That's an
ultimate
excellent,
entrepreneur,
excellent question.
the ultimate virtuous woman, phenomenal woman. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what's his deal,
I don't know.
but it's coming. I will have you in a new kicking it with. Nobody wants to kick it with you, okay? No. I'm just...
You guys are so
Let me
crazy.
stop being rude. Hi, Wet. How are you today?
I'm good, Quez. I had to do a lot of cleaning up, not my house, but with people today.
Oh.
Sometimes you gotta, bite the bullet, be the bigger person, clean up some mess. And I had to do a lot of that today, so that's probably why my head hurts. But I'm still here. God is still great. My family's healthy. They good. But I'm good. I really am. Business is doing well. I started reading a new book by a new author who I found out lived like down the street from me.
What?
Yes, I'm asking her to come on the show. She's gonna be on the show, guys. I'm speaking that to existence. And so far, I just started reading her because when you read a lot of people, and I have Kindle off of Amazon, so it like tells you similar authors. And sometimes when I already read a lot of my favorite authors' whole catalogs, I'm like, I still need to read because I have a goal to read a certain amount of books by the end of the year, and I wanted to go past my goal, but I'm close, but I ain't there yet. Sounds like you still got 6 months, so like I know, but I thought I read more books than I read. I only read like 75 books so far. I'm like, I thought I read like 100, but I gotta be a little bit faster. Yes, Tika Sheelan.
I've been doing a little bit more reading, but not the type of reading like you read. Like not to read, but more like read to practice more for recording audiobooks. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So when I'm reading something, I try to flow properly because when you're recording them, even though you can break, you don't want to break that because you don't want your tones to change too much. So I've been flexing in every different character. And it's interesting because I really want to get into that field more. Because Mythic Quest, right? Mythic Quest, I got so many different like voices inside of me. And you just never know what somebody's gonna need me for. Like you just never know. So I got to be ready for no matter what they be going for me. Why did you laugh? What did you laugh at me? Why are you laughing at me? Go be like, ya be like, hella, ya, she like a thing, y'all. You funny lady. You last name Lee. Hey, you got chicken, y'all,
But it's great that you're reading to perfect your craft in an industry that you're going into, and I know you will definitely be doing that very soon. I know that's in the works, so that'd be great. I'm excited about it. But yeah, I read to read just because, like I told you guys on previous shows, and if you haven't watched them, I used to have a complex about reading from growing up and stuff like that. And I was like, bump this, and I just start. I finally got a passion to read, and I don't ever want to stop. Like it says, successful people read every day, and I read every day to escape, and I read business stuff every day because stuff changes all the time in the industry that I'm in. So I'm always reading articles and updates and emails. But I also wanted to do reading for leisure and pleasure as well. I don't ever want it to be like a task. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but I'm excited about that. I'm gonna hit her up and see if she wants to come on the show.
Who is
Talk about
she?
her stuff. Her name is Ashley Nicole. That's what she goes by. I am her Facebook friend now, so maybe she check me out and hear this and be like, yeah, I'm gonna come on.
Why does that sound so familiar? Is she in our age bracket?
I believe so. She looks young,
Hmm.
or she might be younger than us.
Interesting.
Yeah, but I read one of her books and how I realized she was here because she mentioned some cities here. I was like, so I was like, hi, are you, I saw her on social media, so I started following her and I asked her what she's this author. And she's like, oh, it is. And I said, are you from where I'm from? And she's like, yes, I am, born and raised. I said, oh, I just found out about you. I'm reading one of your books so far. It's great. I just want to see if this was you. And she's like, yeah, it's me. And then we have some of the mutual friends. So I'm like, I probably know her. I don't realize I know her. But I am going to connect. I will definitely want you guys to read her stuff. So far, it's been really great. I've been enjoying her books. And you guys always know I'm about supporting people. But we'll talk more about her when we get her on the show. Like we already interviewed some authors, but we got some stuff going. So Quest, jump into the juicy topics we got for today.
No, wait, because I'm gonna be real messy because I've been having no filter lately, and I don't care how somebody feels. So before we get into today's topic, I want to let everybody know that Mark J just texted me and threatened me. He just said I'm about to virtually punch you in the throat. So I want you to know.
Wow.
Hide your wives, hide your kids, because Mark about to get knocked out
He
virtually.
really is. He really is. You gonna get off the social media and try to send hiding text. You know what I'm saying? You about that life. You put it on here so everybody could see it. You about that life.
Yes. Is she a Black author?
Yes.
Mm.
Black romance. This is the book she's reading. The book I'm reading right now is really good and juicy, and it's in a
She
3 book
looks so
series.
familiar. I think I know her.
You might.
Absolutely. So back to us and greatness. All right. So everybody knows with the pandemic going on that so many people been really making Netflix, Amazon Prime, Hulu, Fire Sticks a lot of money.
Disney
Okay.
Plus,
Disney Plus for sure. And just some
HBO Max.
what is that?
I'm like HBO Max. I'm trying to think of all the freaking streaming.
Regular cable is mad.
I have that
But
too.
I know, but I'm just saying, like a lot of people not really like watching regular cable. A lot of them like canceling their thing. They could have really need no more. But
I got too many streaming and cable. I need to get rid of these bills.
you're only one person. You only watching one at a time.
I don't watch
So
TV.
exactly. So one of the things, Disney Plus, and we all grew up on Disney. Oh, But people, please don't mistake Disney and like Pixar. Like they're all different. So I'm not even gonna name anything because it'd be the first thing I say is gonna be like a Pixar movie and not a Disney. But Disney Plus definitely have.
Universal or all those.
Yes, it's so many different ones. Kind of like chocolate. Everything is not Nestle. But we grew up on that stuff and we love those movies. You know what I'm saying? But
I
at the
do.
same time, once you got older, you notice the different like subliminals and everything that he's had. And Disney's been exposed for a long time now, but a lot of subliminal the writers, especially the people that is drawing, has put in the films. So now as adults and as parents, we're like, oh my God, oh no. I can't have my children watch this. But remember when we were children, we didn't notice certain things. We just watched it for the cartoon that it was and called it a day. It's the
Mhm.
people who like really point things out more is when things get more uncomfortable. So
Dude,
recently I
let me
saw.
let me let me tap to that before I forget this thought.
Mhm.
The problem is with that is that when you don't have a really great foundation or spiritual background, watching things even though you don't really realize what it is, it could be subliminal coming into your conscience.
Mhm.
because a lot of times that's how people influence children and people by what they watch. And you're thinking things innocent, and then like, I don't know, spirits, all types of things. We know those things are real. So it's important to see the subliminals, because you don't know, even though with me and Quest, we're two different people, but I might notice something that she didn't notice. You know what I'm saying? And even though we're children, and then it can affect me differently. So it's so many different it's just such a gray, see my current gray area with this, because it gets really deep. Go ahead, T Quest.
Absolutely. Just like with you and your book club. You can read the same book, but you're gonna get certain things from different see things from a different perspective.
Yes.
Certain things will hit a certain emotion. So it's always different. But
Amen.
I saw a post today and it was about the new movie Cruella,
Hmm.
right? And it was someone with a religious background and they was very upset with it.
Yeah.
Not to go into details for the ones who did not see the movie, but to a certain degree, I hear her, but at the same time, I don't hear you. And more people's like, you know what? This is such a great review. I can't wait to go watch it 10 times. They was laughing at her. But one of the response I saw somebody write was hilarious to me. She was like, at the end of the day, we all saw the cartoon. You know what I'm saying? In the cartoon, Cruella was a villain. In the cartoon, she was ready to skin dogs to make a coat. In
Hmm.
the cartoon, her last name was DeVille. Her first name Cruella. So don't be so shocked when things have to come in life form. You know what I'm saying? Because you already knew the synopsis of the movie because you saw 3 to 4 different versions. The cartoon was like that. 101 Dalmatians, the movie was like that. 102 Dalmatians, the movie was like that. But it's just certain things when they emphasize on more, it's just like, ugh. This is not a family movie or this isn't for kids. But last I checked, have you noticed the things kids are watching nowadays? This is
Yeah.
nothing compared to what they're watching and exposed to already. I'm just
It's
saying.
very disheartening, to be honest with you, Quest. And I did read that post because GLM sent it to me. And I had mixed feelings about it. One, now because I am a parent, and I don't like my children watching any and everything. I'm very like, no, what the heck is this? Is how it's going to affect you? What are you going to think about it? And two, stuff do get in people's subconscious. Like if you hear a song, you start singing that song all day, every day. Like it's stuck with you. So if it's something that's not positive, definitely in impressionable kids, it will stick with them. And if she's
Facts.
if she's a evil villain, and you're kind of, I haven't watched it, and I'm thinking maybe this is why I haven't watched it, because I need to watch it before I allow my kids to watch it. um it could really mess up some impressionable kids, you know what I'm saying, and influence them not always in a positive way. And I do understand the comment that the lady did write about, she was an evil, but the movie wasn't based off of her. She was in it, but the moral of 101 Dalmatians was about the 100. Like you focus on the dogs. You know what I'm saying? You want them to escape. You're not.
Mhm.
You wasn't. Cruella was a part, but no one really was focused on Cruella. They was focused on the little characters of the dogs. Make sure they escape. Get away from her. It wasn't like that's the main character. This is what you're gonna see. It's not about devil and chanting and hell and all this crazy stuff about the demonicness of what she represents. She was
Mhm.
in there, but it wasn't highlighted. So now
Exactly.
when you have children and it's highlighted, when you first think of it, like honestly with me, when I thought of Cruella, oh, it's gonna be a great movie. But then when I saw back and thought about it, I'm like, Cruella Devil.
No, it's
What?
Devil. Thank you.
Yeah, but a devil. So cruel devil in my mind. But as I thought about it, and I haven't watched it yet, and I have Disney Plus, and I love Disney, I started thinking like,
Mhm.
when you talk about Cruellaville, which sounds like cruel devil, what type of movie is this really going to be? What are you highlighting it? What do I really want my kids to watch this? You know what I'm saying? As an adult, it's probably I'll find this entertainment, but are my children mentally prepared to watch this? You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Are we highlighting negative things for kids to watch, and then wonder why the kids going crazy trying to skin animals and thinking it's worse than themselves. You know what I'm saying? You don't know.
Trying to make me a coat.
I saw it in the movie, just like SpongeBob, when a kid drowned because he was trying to find a freaking sponge in the bottom of the ocean. We want to be like, oh, these things are so innocent, but you don't know how a child perceives that. We are grown. So we look at, like, when we were a kid, we saw stuff differently. Even as an adult, sometimes my kids watch that. I used to watch, but no, you can't watch that because it does do things consciously. You know what it means, and even like songs that we grew up to. Now that I'm done, I can't believe I've been grinding, singing to this song, and this is a grown person song. You know what I'm saying? And I feel when you learn better, when you learn and you know better, you should do better. You know what I'm saying? Like I do, like all my TVs have codes. My kids cannot watch anything. And then they have accounts and I go on their accounts to see what the heck they're watching. Because if I don't like it, I delete it off of there, and I explain why. Some things, even like kiddie stuff. My daughter is 6 and they still like suggest stuff. Some of that stuff, I'm like, no. Because it has underlined messages. And if you constantly watch something over and over and over and over and over again, kids ain't dumb. They'll figure it. They sponges and they figure stuff out.
They new generation, they learn stuff faster.
Have a conversation with my 6-year-old daughter. You think you're having a conversation with a grown person? The only reason why you know that she's 6 is by certain things that she say, but she can hold a freaking conversation and blow your freaking mind. So, Quest, she's very sweet. She talks because she's a little girl. But the stuff that could come out of her mouth by stuff that she sees and stuff that she understands, and where the heck did you get that from, Miss Thing? Mm-hmm. Now, that's a whole nother situation, another topic, but it's true. When you are a parent and you have kids and you figure them out, even right now with like everything that's going on in the world, that kids are depressed and suicide, maybe this is not a good movie for them to watch. It could trigger something. We don't know. So it's important to, as adults and parents, I love Disney. Quest, no, I'm a Disney fanatic. I've been collecting Disney stuff for years. All the original movies. I have teacups. I have ornaments. I have the original Mickey Mouse, Mickey Mouse clock. I got so much stuff that's like still in the original containers. I love Disney. I'm a big Disney supporter, but I don't let my kids watch everything that's Disney. Because they're not, some of that stuff I really just think is for adults who still have a little bit kid inside of them. Like some of that stuff I really think is for us. I don't think it's for the kid. Like Cruella, I think it's for us adults because we watched it while we were a kid and now they can show us because we're grown where she's really from. You know what I'm saying? But I haven't watched it yet. I will be watching it. So next week I will tell you guys my opinion, not talk the whole show, but give you my 2 cents. But I know Quest did, so I will let her continue to talk.
Thank you. But yes, we live in a society that everything is just more open and exposed.
Yeah.
The world is changing if now they don't want to say the Pledge of Allegiance in school. And that's just things and saying and putting God in certain things. Just like and now in movies, there's more gay couples, in real movies. And now they're putting them in the cartoons. The world is so open and so exposed. So you can't really just nitpick here and there. Now, what I would say is something like you just said, certain movies are not for kids, sometimes for adults, or sometimes the kids see so much, like they're not even going to be looking at it like that. You're looking at it like that because you're religious and you're an adult. But she even couldn't deny the parts that she did love, which is the parts that I love too.
And she's a parent. Because even the songs,
exactly, that's what I said.
I don't want my kid to be talking about devil in hell. I don't, and it could be innocent, but it gets stuck in their head and then wonder why they have a freaking nightmare. Mm-hmm. It's just kind of like how you had to say Candyman. You're not gonna watch your kid watch Candyman and then they get scared when they get in front of the mirror and do this stupid crap. Like, it's a movie, but it does still have a reaction to some people, especially pure innocent kids. Mm-hmm. And even if they're not pure and innocent, they're still kids. So they still might have not such a great response. But I am going to definitely watch it.
Maybe because the movie is so good. you be okay watching it with your husband and then with the kids. Trust me, that's how
Mm-hmm.
good it was. And just like growing up, Child's Play, Chucky, the good doll, the good like. I know it's crazy, but that's the stuff that's out there when we watched it
We
as
watched that.
kids.
I know
You
clowns, and
know,
I used to hate the freaking clowns after the clown movie. I hated
oh my
Chucky. I
god,
was
I
every
can't.
last one of them, and it's still, if I see a Chucky, I swear to God, I'm gonna punch it in the face. Like you ain't getting me. But it's even as a grown adult, like I watched every single Chucky that they were scared half to death. Still watched it, and if I ever see a Chucky, I'm about to fight somebody. So, but it still stuck with me. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? So we don't want to play like, oh, it doesn't stick with you, or the movie's like, I say, I probably still want to watch the movie with my kid, but it'll open up a dialogue to have a conversation about what's right, what's wrong, what we believe, what we don't. That's one thing I love about parenting, is really having an open dialogue with my child and to see what did they think about the movie, what did they get out of the movie, their 2 cents. That movie that she watched for her kids should have been a great learning experience, and say, you know what, yeah, this was a movie. This is animated. This is not real life. Some of the things that went on, I don't agree with. We don't worship the devil. The parent, because she's a spiritual woman, said those type of things. I have that conversation with my kids, even about really good animated movies, to let them know you can't fly because Timmy flew. Like, this is on TV. Turtles don't really talk. We know you like, what I'm saying? We get these conversations with them because sometimes they think, well, why can't I do? Or they want to experiment from what they saw on television.
Absolutely. And just from watching the cartoon, because I'm not giving away the movie, Cruella didn't worship the devil.
No.
She was named after the car. It's a real car out there called Deville, and she likes it, so she put it by her name. Like, she didn't worship the devil. She just, and
Exactly.
the movie is about her upbringing, why she ended up being obsessed with dogs or evil. So usually when you watch serious movies of people's upbringing, it's not always so pleasant. There's always something
No.
that happened that triggered it. That's all it's really about.
Tragedy happens to everybody. So
Mhm.
it's just how you deal with it. Life happens. We all
Mhm.
deal with sickness, death, failures. I don't know one person who had the easy way street. I don't care if they was born with $1 million. We all have emotions. We all have feelings. Everything don't always go our way. So it's always going to be a plot, a tragedy, up and down. So this is actually making me a little bit more excited to watch the movie because I'm really
It's
curious.
when I like the crazy part is I didn't look at it from lady's perspective. I just looked at me watching a movie,
Yeah.
and the movie inspired me.
And you're an adult too. So your point of view is totally different.
Exactly, because in as a therapist, I'm like, stop always jumping on people and think they're horrible people. You don't know what they went through. You don't
Mhm.
know what they're going through. I'm not saying that you should justify and let like bad things they do pass,
Yeah.
but at least try to understand depending on who they are and the dynamic they are in your life. And I'm like, this makes sense why she's like this. This makes sense why. And you know what I'm saying? So from the therapist perspective, I'm like, that's why I keep trying to tell people you don't know people's upbringing and
Not
why they're
nobody's stories.
exactly. So that's what I'm getting from the beginning of it, right? And then with Cruella being in the movie like a fashion designer, she's trying to make the coats.
Yep.
The fashion in it gave me life. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
why I
I'm
want to
just like,
watch it. To be honest with you, I'm
exactly. I'm
like,
like,
because
this is so
you have
dope.
some good clothes.
Exactly.
I think it's gonna be like Prada, like the Prada shit. That's what I kind of got from it.
The
The,
Devil Wears Prada.
yeah, you know how it's fashion also. So I kind of
Yes,
figured
because I thought
like that.
about that when I was watching
When
it.
I watched the clip, I said they're gonna have some really.
Yes,
I love black and white,
yeah,
so
I
I was
know.
like, they have some really good outfits.
So I'm excited watching all this stuff, and they're like, "Yo, you." I'm like, "I'm really into this." And then my best part is like, "Yo, she's flexing on her haters. Like, look, you can do this, but I'm gonna be better. You can have your little skirt, but I'm gonna do the pinstripe." Like that was just, I was just like, "Yo, that's how you
I
flex
wonder who
on your haters."
suggested you to watch this movie. Can
Well,
you?
Jayon told me about it. Because I always loved Emma Stone, the
Yeah, I
actress.
like her too. She's a good
You
actress.
know, she really is. Like, she's so hilarious to me. And when I knew she was playing it and just watching the trailer, I'm like, I have to see this. I
Yeah,
have to see this. And I'm
I'm
so
supposed to
happy
watch
I've
it
seen
today.
it. And thank you for reminding me of it because I did have it on my to-do list. I figured out how I was going to see it. But I was like, I have to see this, and I will watch it again and again because
Yeah, I'm gonna
that
watch it this
movie
weekend. I was supposed to watch it today,
is
but my
good.
kids lost that privilege. They lost it. We were supposed to watch a movie at lunchtime, but they were
Please
not
watch
doing
it
it.
so we can talk about it because, like,
Definitely.
the movie gave me life.
And I wanted to piggyback on what you said earlier about judging people and their story. You don't know that, and that's one reason why I love some books. I read a book by oh my god, he died. I think it was Eric Dickerson, a black author. He died.
Yeah, he did. He did.
I read one of his books, and it was about prostitutes.
Mm.
And but there's backstory. People judge. Oh, she's a whore. She's you know what I'm saying. But I'm glad you asked it. But
You
it was
so you know
so
that her name was made from was
the car.
based off the car.
Yeah. But the book that he wrote, it was so profound how he broke down each individual prostitute and why they were and how they became that. And some got out. But it's like it was just so beautiful because I feel like people take the humanity out of humans. You know what I'm saying? You
Mm.
automatically just want to say, oh, they're trash or they're this, even when it comes down to the race. You know what I'm saying? You always we don't look at everybody as humans and equals. We always trying to find why we're better, why we're this. Why can't we all eat? Why can't we do these things? It sounds good, but it never happens because greed, that's a sin.
Mhm.
Pride, that's a sin. All those things.
Seven Deadly Sins.
Exactly. And
Excellent movie.
that's the whole point that really disturbs me. And I'm glad that they show people background. Even the Joker, they had the movie about the Joker, and people who played him usually go crazy because they have to really get into that character. But look how he brought up. A lot of times people were molested or
Yeah, he
abused.
played the Joker, went crazy, and then he died.
That happened a lot of times. You don't understand people's upbringing and backgrounds. Molesters, they usually were touched. You know what I'm saying? Yes, T-Quest.
Not to interrupt, but you remind me of something. I don't wanna forget it. There was this black actor who was just in a movie. I think the Black Messiah or something.
Hmm.
And he said after playing that part, he literally had to go to therapy
Oh
because
yeah, yeah.
he
I
became
know
the
who you're talking
person,
about.
and that person
The
went
villain
through
and the
something.
villain in the movie. The one who what's his name? Ooh. The black, that was a really good movie, guys. You should watch it.
Was the Black Messiah?
Yeah. The one who
Was
was
it?
huh?
I didn't watch it.
You should watch it. I think it's on Amazon Prime. And it's about Fred, what's that guy's name?
Doesn't
The main
matter.
character, one guy turned. It was about the Black Panthers. One of the guys turned on. It's a real story. It's a true story. So you guys probably know
Yeah, the
about
other guy
it.
played in Black Panther. Yeah.
They both did. But the real guy who played the villain kind of in it, who got this other guy, killed, which happened in real life because it's based off this real person. The guy who played him had to go to therapy because to get that deep and to feel like a trait. And it was just, and that tells you to get into some people's minds and understand them. Everybody can't be like that, but tragedy or stuff kind of happened to them, or they're just trying to survive and you don't matter. So it's so many different levels to things. And that's why actually when I was saying I was cleaning up some of my mess earlier, it really wasn't mine. Other people were trying to put mess on my plate. I had to be the bigger person in some instance and just clear it up, even though I wasn't the one who done the dirt, but still clean it up so I can have peace and people around me can have peace. And sometimes you just have to do that and figure out everybody's not right, but everybody's not woman enough to admit their wrongs. And everybody's not gonna like you or like the truth or being blunt, and we have to accept that. So I do like that it gives background. I think it's very important to read the whole book, not skim chapters, not read the synopsis on the back. Don't do that. You have to read the whole entire book to understand the story.
Girl, speaking of reading a whole book, that'll be kind of tell dudes like, cause a lot of dudes be feeling me. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm popping, I'm great in many areas, but I'm just like, look, I understand that I have all the qualities that you want and you need and you desire, but you realize I have to go both ways. You have to read my whole book to understand and see if you can even deal with what comes with me. Nothing negative comes with me, but it's a lot. Meaning, like, I'm the type of person that my business is 24/7.
Mm-hmm.
I start when I wake up and I stop right before I go to sleep. You know that way. Every time you hit me, what am I doing? Working,
Working.
working, working. So you need that right person to understand that. Not saying that if I'm in a relationship, I'm not gonna neglect you.
It's
No,
not like you need that right person. You need a partner, and people
exactly.
got to understand relationship work when you have partnerships. That's why my people like, how you been married so long? How you been together with this guy with him for 15 years? Because we're partners. And of course, you have witnessed that. Me and
Absolutely.
John are partners. At the end of the day, we love hard. We spoil each
Best
other.
friends too.
Huh?
Best friends too.
Yeah, we are. That's my number one from day one. Like ride or die. There's no doubt
Usually
in my
two
mind.
from day two. Thank you. Anyways, but let's be clear, okay?
I have a lot of number ones from day ones. Okay, they say they're lineup, but it's a partnership, and people have to understand when what type of business you are, the type of woman you are, and a lot of people just want surface level, but nah, you know T Quest, but do you know Tara?
Mm.
Get to know
And
the woman behind the scene. Get to know who she is before you talk about something. For instance, my son was like, "Mom, I like this girl at my school," and I told her I liked her, but she was like, "She didn't like me." Whatever. I said, "What do you like about her? Because she's cute." I said, "But you don't like her. How you gonna say?" I said, "You think she's pretty. What do you
that's
know about her?" A week
that's
later, Mom, you right. I don't even like her because I realized, when she doesn't get her way, she kind of has a tantrum. And I don't like that. I said, but like you liked her. Well, you're right. I don't really know her. I just think she's cute. I said, exactly. Stop saying you like people. Get to know them. And then go off of that. Now, what if you're like, oh, I like you, she's your girlfriend, and she's gonna get on your nerve in 24 seconds because you don't even like people who do those type of things. So people need to understand that we're all onions and they're different layers. They have that comment, but peel back. Yeah, you have to know me at the core before you can say you like
exactly.
me. You might be
And I mean, I
infatuated
want you to
or
know me at the
lusting.
core. Oh, yes, yes, yes.
Lusting and infatuated, but you don't even know me to like me.
I'm trying to tell you. And then what they don't realize is I don't even want you to take the time to try to get to know me at the core because I might not like you like that. Nah, for real. Because a lot of these dudes, who was I talking to you guys? Yeah, when we talk about a real man, that was with you, right?
Hmm.
A
That was
lot
last
of
week.
these males out here,
Old boys.
grown boys, it may hurt, but many of them that have approached me are beta men. I am not attracted to beta men.
Can you explain what a beta man is for the audience who doesn't know what that is?
Well, I tell you, the opposite is alpha.
This sounds, I was on a podcast earlier and we were definitely having the same conversation. Definitely having this
True.
exact conversation about relationships. And a lot of times, like I was telling the guy this today, I said, I'm an alpha female and my husband is an alpha man. I don't want a beta. I'm not trying to be nobody's mama. At the end of the day, strong women want strong men
And
because
it's not
I'm
gonna
a
clash
lady.
either.
It's
It's
not
not
because I'm a lady.
gonna.
I say I'm a CEO, I'm a boss, I'm a mom, I'm
Mm,
strong, I'm independent. But at the end of the day, I'm a woman. I
mm,
like to get taken care of. I like to lay next to something hard. I want somebody to rub me because I'm soft and feel good like a pillow.
You're
Okay?
very soft. Like your skin is so soft. Like,
It's so funny because John was
scary
like,
how
"Yo, what?"
soft you are.
John was like, why everybody know how soft you is with? Because I was saying me, chick, you was thinking, oh my, I'm like, because they be laying on me. But it's true. Real women want real men. And not even want, we need them. Let's make that clear. Real women need real men. Real men need real women because we're partners. We are equally yoked. We pull the best out of each other.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
We need partnership, and I'm thank God every day that I found my partner. I tell people all the time, I would not be the woman I am, the wife that I am today if it wasn't for my husband. He makes me a better person because I see myself differently through his eyes, and vice versa. He told everybody I would not be in my career. I would not be doing half the stuff I was doing if it wasn't for Wit, because she supports me, she pulls stuff out of me, she pushes me, and I do the same thing for her. We are great for each other. What's behind me is him. And what's behind him is me. Like I want to be great, not just for me, but for him and my family because they motivate me like that. You got this. Well, I'm so proud of you. And he's very laid back and quiet. So when he does say, I'm like, you do everything. But we
Absolutely.
need that, and we need a man to check us too. Like sometimes just look at you like, and you know what that means. Like, okay, let me be quiet, because we need balance. Balance is the key. Nobody wants to be all the time. Like I want to.
Wait, they want to do what? Would they be what?
Like nobody wants to do that. Like when you gotta be boss all the time, you gotta. And sometimes you don't want to be. You want to just be like, "Thank you, baby."
Oh my girl, this show gonna be in like 3 hours. But this part of the show is brought to you by The Quest Chronicles, written by the journalist herself, T Quest. And you can find at apexcouturemag.com. Her article trending is called Partnership. It is trending right now in the top 4 because partnerships is a big deal. And when you find that right partner, it's a beautiful thing. Not just talking about intimately, not just relationships, businesses, friendships. Like there's nothing like having that right person by your side,
girl.
in a partnership.
Everything, friendships, relationship, business,
Everything.
everything. You're absolutely
Everything. And one
correct.
of the things I be telling about the dudes, like you're like, yeah, I like you. Like you just gotta give me a chance. I don't need to give you a chance. You're a beta. Like you don't understand, but you what you a beta, right? Because meaning like, well, I could be there to help you, support you, yes, but you know what? Like that post I put the other day on my social media, dudes like want me to give them a chance, like they want to be more than a friend of my life, and the caption will, well, you could be my assistant, and because it's true, because they want to be here in my life and they want to support me and this and the third. I'm like, yeah, but I probably look at you as like a helper or an assistant. I would never look at you as an equal partner. Because there's levels to this stuff. It is not to be funny. It's not to be deep. But this alpha female needs an alpha male. You know?
Like, throw me.
You know what I'm saying? And like I told you, it's nothing against y'all. You just ain't the one for me. Because
That's
I need
true.
me a partner. Someone that understands me. I understand them, that can build with me and I can build with them, and they genuinely are into me. I'm genuinely into them. Like them scales gotta balance with the Libra diva that I am. But it's so true. And I keep telling people sometimes what you want is not what you need. And sometimes what you want is not actually for you.
Exactly. And then you get caught up in a long relationship that ain't worth nothing but wasted time.
Or if chasing after someone who ain't really trying to give you the time of day.
Exactly. I was looking at something I wanted to I'm gonna send it to class. We could talk about. It was a quote
But listen to me, not I don't know you like that.
it was a quote that I saw today. Someone showed it to me and it was very profound. I'm gonna send it to class. Maybe she could put it up here so we can talk about it.
Listen
But
to
like
me,
you
not
said,
I'm busy.
partnership is key in everything. And like when they always say women don't ask for a man who got this and that and you don't got it, vice versa. Men don't look for women who got this and that and you don't got it. You want somebody who can build you up and pull you up in different ways. And I'm not talking about money. We need to get that really out our head because money comes and goes. Who you are at the core in your character, now that is what's important. Because we can always make money. Always. But if you are a hot mess and you don't got stuff together and you got a nasty attitude and you are unteachable and you think you know everything, that is not attractive.
Or you want to be there, you want to help, and you want to bring money together, this, that, and the third. But once again, you're not my partner, you're not my equal, you're just more of an assistant or an employee.
Mm-hmm.
Levels
Nah.
to everything.
Level up, level up, level up.
And one thing is too, like you said, everything is not about money, and money don't even have to be equal, you know.
Mm-mm.
And even in male and female, the woman can have more money than the dude. The woman can be at a level a little higher than the dude. There's nothing wrong with that, you know. Just like when you
Mm-mm.
met your boo, he was in college, getting things together,
Yep.
and you was already there, and there's nothing wrong with that. But look
Yep.
where you're at today.
And people don't realize that, you know what I'm saying? everything changes depending on the person and freedom to drive. Like I said, I have my own place. We got together, my own car, work, bank accounts. You know what I'm saying? But I knew his drive, his heart, and his passion. And one thing about it, he never lied to me. Everything he told me he was going to give me or do for me, he has.
Mm-hmm.
That's my boo. I got him no matter what, and I know he got me no matter what. But we build that together, and we are really partners. And I clean up a lot of my mess because
Absolutely.
some of the stuff, I'll be like, I'll cut people off real. He really helps me to be a better person because I'm a type of person who you only got to do me wrong one time and I'm done with you.
Clearly.
My husband's not like that. He's more of like, did you really have to cut him off? Like, was it that deep? Like, maybe it was this. Like, he always trying to see better in people, which I admire that about him a lot. So it helps me to look at people and have more patience and not take everything personally. But I'm just like, a dog is a dog is a dog. Like, if you show me you're going to bite me this one time, I ain't going to give you another chance to bite me again. But understanding, oh, look at that. Life only gets one play. There are plenty of moments that we wish we can go back. Chances we wish we could take, would have taken. Things we wish we would have said. Those
You
are
over
the
here
times.
smacking. I'm gonna read it.
Because I was drinking
I
and then
know. So you continue to drink.
because my voice. So I
I
was like,
understand. But wait, I got it, okay?
oh yeah, because you're practicing how you're gonna read the your book.
I'm a voice goddess, so I got this, okay?
Thank you, Tika Sheila. I'm gonna finish the last sip of my water.
Life only gets one play. There are plenty of moments that we wish we could go back. Chances we wish we would have taken, things we wish we would have said. Those are the times we wish we could put a pencil in the tape reel, wind it back, and play again. Well, life has no rewind. When you reach the end of the tape, that's all there is. No rewind. It's a reminder to enjoy every moment. Brought to you by the Voice Goddess.
So I just thought that was very relevant and prevalent to our what we're doing. Enjoy the moment. Don't under don't play yourself in a sense. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
We all have an end date. And since I'm saying enjoy the moment at Whitney Escapes, I just want to let you guys know that we are going to Morocco. Boop, boop. Going
Who's
to
going to Morocco?
boop. Whitney's Escapes.
I want to go.
Majestic Morocco. I did send you the flyer for September of 2022. We are now accepting deposit. I thought you were going to have that up today, Quest. I did send it to you. You gave me the hard eyes. Yes. But I will be dropping.
See, we always talk about communication. You be sending me stuff, sliding my DM all the time. If
I
it's something
do.
on the show, you have to communicate with me.
I didn't
And be
communicate
like,
it to have it on the show, but I will drop that on all my social medias today. I did want to announce it this week because I mentioned it a little bit next week. But yes, we are going to Morocco. I did send it to some people who were interested in some of my group trips. But yes, Morocco, September of 2022. We are now accepting deposits. Your final date to give me a deposit is November 1st because I do need a final head count with everything that's going on in this world now. We just need to know. And also so that we can get the group rate for air and plan accordingly to who's coming or where people are flying out of. It does take a lot of time and energy, but I am so excited, guys. So excited about this trip. I've been planning it for a while. It's been up on my website look on the bottom of the screen, www.winningsescapes.com. You can look at that. I also have a family trip that we're doing for 2023. So guys, I have stuff up there for you guys to jump on and be a part of. We got a lot of things going on because we need you guys, and including myself, to enjoy every moment. We don't know when that tape is going to run out. And unfortunately, it has run out on a lot of people, a lot of our loved ones, a lot of our friends. Every day I'm finding out something knew about close people that I really care about who are no longer here. Even today and yesterday, I had got phone calls. But I still come over here and smile and give you guys great energy because at the end of the day, I'm still here. And as long as I'm here and I have a voice and you guys are listening, I want to make sure that I'm always speaking positive things to you. We're having a good time because I don't know when my tape is going to run out. But I do know as long as I am here, I want to send positive message. I want you guys to know that, we do have things going on. You guys are just as important as to me as I am to you. So take time to really, love on the people you love, because we like to say a whole bunch of other stuff, but when the last time you tell your brother, your sister, your mother, your father that you love them, or a friend, or hug them, we need to do more of that and not just, oh, it's too late, they're gone, because time will run out, and time is something that we do not get back.
Hey, Whitney.
I love you, T-Quest.
You just take my moment. You see, this is what I be talking about, y'all. This is exactly what I be talking about. This is exactly what I be talking about. But for the fact that life is really short and we only got this moment, I'm not gonna be petty. I'm not gonna stoop to her level. Okay. I'm gonna be the adult.
Why can't you take it as I'm your best friend and I knew what you were going to say?
Mm-hmm. So, as I was saying before, I was really interrupted. Whitney.
Yes.
I love you.
Love you too.
I love you so much.
And all our watchers, all of everyone who watch and listens, come every week. We appreciate you. We love you guys. Here's a hug. I'll show a hug.
Don't listen to her. She lying. Don't listen to her. No.
I do. That's something I am honestly working on. Being more affectionate with my loved ones and expressing how I truly feel. I think I do show it very well, but I have more love to give, and I want to make sure as long as I'm on this earth, I am creating positive memories. I am giving off positive vibes. I'm not accepting negative, and I'm not letting people hold me back or cast a gray. You know what I'm saying? I just want sunshine, vitamin D. I just want positivity. And that's all I want. I want it, so I'm giving it. You know what I'm saying, Quest? And that's where I'm at now. Look at that. Whitney Majestic Morocco trip. Guys, so as I was saying, bada bing, bada boom. So I will be posting this. It's a little highlight to what's going on. There is my contact information on the bottom. We are going to Morocco September 20th through the 28th. It is oh my God, I'm just excited, guys. I will be posting it so you guys can see it. It's going to be fabulous. We're doing, camel rides through the deserts. We're going to see all the things, all the highlights of Morocco, tours, spa days. For people who love the spa, I do. We're actually staying at this really cool camp in the desert. It's just amazing. Dinners. I think we're going to have a fabulous time. So I hope you guys do join me next year, September 20th to 28th. It's just going to be awesome. I'm really excited because I already have so many people hit me up who are excited about it. It's giving people, I know a lot of people we couldn't do Dubai because it was short. For some people, in the middle of the pandemic, I totally understand. But as you can see, this price is, reasonable. You have time to pay for it. I'm not saying, it's $2.50, but you have a whole year. If you start right now putting your deposit down, you have a whole year to pay for it. So it's feasible.
Absolutely. Well, I say it's been a great show.
It has been. I enjoyed it very much so.
And I love all my peoples, all my fans, friends, supporter, family, my besties. You know what I'm saying? You guys know who you are. The ones that converse with me on a regular and put a smile on my face and really bring that partnership.
The GLMers?
Yes, the GLMers, whether it's business or a podcast. Yeah, I appreciate you guys so much.
Yes, we appreciate you guys too, because Whitney Escapes is now officially a podcast. We did all this stuff so I can be on all these things now. So basically 2 parts, but We're a team. We can talk about partnership now. You know what I'm saying? It looks like you're doing.
Read the article, partnership. But yes, it's been fun with.
It's been. But guys, follow us on all your social media platforms. You know how to reach us out. We love you guys. It has been a great day. Get over the hump, or maybe get you some hump, and you have a great rest of your week. Until next time. Bye.
Do you work too much? Constantly on the go? Miss hanging out with friends, family, or even yourself? Do you ever feel like you need an escape? Whitney's Escapes is here to help with just that. We specialize in family travel, autism travel, group trips, vacations, staycations, and more. So when you're ready for your next escape, make sure you contact us at whitneysescapes.com. Follow us on social media at Whitney's Escapes as well. Whitney's Escapes, where your dreams become your reality.